Hey guys, thank you so much for those who signed my guest book and responded. I really appreciate it. To answer a couple of them, somebody asked for yummy healthy foods and exercises to get ready for summer, and that's what this video is for. Just want to answer some things before I get into that, so just hold on one sec. Someone who called me a smarty for not spelling pterodactyl right. I am well aware that it is spelled with a P. It's just the fact that it's my nickname and it's spelled that way for my nickname. Not really something that I chose, it's just how it is. But thank you for the information. I appreciate it. And then the comment about my small hands. I do have very small hands. I'm small, hence the small hands, so, but thank you for saying they're cute. So yeah, getting to the healthy foods and exercising. I'm actually doing that right now to get ready for summer. Going to the gym every day and trying to eat healthy. I could probably eat healthier, but you know, there's some things I just can't let go of. So yeah, starting with the healthy foods. Before I do specific foods, just some tidbits for you guys. It's been known that if you have 4 to 5 small meals a day versus 3 big ones, it's better for your metabolism, because your metabolic rate is going at the same pace all day and not going up and down. So 4 to 5 small meals is probably good. When you're looking for food, if you're going to buy something that's packaged or pretty much anything, you want to look for something that says natural, says low fat, sugar free, organic, light, whole grain wheat, anything that sounds healthy. You know, most packaging will have choices like that, so you want to go for the healthier choice. Okay, getting into some meals here. Breakfast. Some choices you could have are a bagel. Particularly, you want to pick a wheat bagel, whole wheat bagel, whole grain bagel, and if you don't have them, everything bagel, because the nuts are good for you. And you can have that with light cream cheese, some peanut butter, maybe a little bit of butter if you like just butter, but you want small amounts of the spread, because they can tend to get fattening and a lot of calories when they add up. You could also have scrambled egg whites instead of having the yolk, because the yolk has known to have a lot of cholesterol in it. So egg whites are better for you. You know, just when you crack the egg, you just want to separate them, keep the yolk in the shell and the egg white out of the shell. You can mix vegetables with them, any kind of vegetable you might like, peppers, tomatoes, mushrooms, you know, any vegetable is going to be good if you add that to your eggs. You could also have a smoothie, fruit smoothie. I know in the freezer section you can get smoothie base and then you add fruit to it. They do tend to have a lot of sugar in them, but they're not bad every now and then, because they're still good for you with the real fruit added to it. You can also have fruit salad. You know, just cut up your favorite fruits, stick it in a bowl, and you got your fruit salad. You can have yogurt with that too, or add some granola. Special K cereal. I am absolutely in love with Special K cereal. That's pretty much all I eat for breakfast. Chocolate delight, you know, vanilla almond, pecan, cinnamon pecan. That's always good for you, and you want to make sure you have skim milk with that. I know a lot of people don't like skim milk. I was raised on skim milk, so lost my train of thought. Yeah, so I'm used to skim milk, but you can always downgrade. You know, if you have whole milk, try 2%, 1%, so on. Because the one below is always going to be healthier. So, yeah, those are some ideas for breakfast. Moving on to lunch. You can have a sandwich. You want your bread to be whole grain, whole wheat. An option for meat would be 99% sodium-free turkey. That's probably your best bet. Little cheese is possible, maybe a slice, because that adds up with the I think cholesterol, calories. I'm actually not sure. I just know that a lot of cheese isn't good for you. Sorry. lots of lettuce. You want to make sure you have a lot of lettuce in your sandwich. With my sandwiches, I actually sneak in some shredded carrots with that because you don't really taste it and it's like extra vegetable, so that's what I do. Salad. Pretty much any salad, you know, you got your vegetables. A tip for salad, before you go to put the lettuce on the fork, you can actually get a bowl of like dressing, and you dip your fork into the dressing and then put the lettuce on, because that's the exact amount that you should have for dressing without like having too much or too little. Yeah, so salad, definitely a good choice. Fruit salad, again, like with the breakfast. I sometimes have that for lunch, you know, just cut up bananas, oranges, apples, strawberries, and just eat that. It's actually really filling. Whole grain rice with chicken, I sometimes have that too. It's quick and it's easy and it's actually pretty good. Any frozen entrees, those are, you know, the easiest ones to make, you know, but you want to get the healthy brands like South Beach, Smart One, Lean Cuisine, you know, stuff like that, versus like the regular ones, because they're actually proportioned properly and better for you. You could also have whole grain pasta. You want to choose red sauce over white sauce, because white sauce isn't as good for you, like Alfredo sauce. You want to just get red sauce because there's also vegetables in it. Going to dinner. Dinner is a very like broad, you know, for everyone. You just want to like make sure you have like a little of everything. I mean, you can, anything that I said for lunch you could have for dinner, but you can just, you know, it's all up to you pretty much. But if you want to choose meat, you want to have small amount of meat, nothing too big. I think it's supposed to be like the size of your fist, so that's not a lot for me. But yeah, a small amount of meat because of the fat it has in it. You don't want a lot of that. You want lots of vegetables. You want your plate to be filled with vegetables because, you know, clearly vegetables are good for you. And a small amount of carbs, like if you're going to have rice or bread or something, you want a small amount, because carbs, you know, aren't the best because they tend to add up. Excuse me. Snacks. You want to choose pretzels and crackers and popcorn over chips, because clearly chips are not the best for you. They are high in like saturated fats and, you know, just bad fats. So you want to avoid that. Any Special K brand snacks are always the best for you. They're high in like the grains and the fiber, and they're just probably your best bet. You can also get the snacks that have 100-calorie snacks. Those are good. You want to, like, because they're proportioned right again, and, you know, only 100 calories, so that's always good. And then you could always have fruits and vegetables as snacks. You can dip them in peanut butter or ranch dressing, you know, just a little bit though, because dressing is not the best for you, but, you know, fruits and vegetables is always your best bet for snacks. And so I hope that helped with choices of food. So now moving on to exercises. Exercises, my routine, I'm just going to let you guys know what my routine is. I actually have a gym. I have an apartment, and it comes with a gym. So most of the stuff is like with, I'm trying to think what I'm supposed to say. Has equipment, yeah, like equipment. So if you don't have equipment, I'll try to, like, you know, change the routine. But so the first thing I do is stretch. You always want to stretch when you exercise, because you don't want your muscles to hurt afterwards, and you want to make sure that like everything's running smoothly. So always stretch before you do anything. I start with cardio. Every day I go on the elliptical for 30 minutes. Now again, if you don't have an elliptical, you know, maybe a treadmill or a bike. If you don't have any equipment, you can always just run outside, you know, jog. But I do that for 30 minutes to keep my heart rate up and keep it going. So then after that, I do cardio before anything else, because with your heart rate going, you get better results for anything else that you're doing. So I do the cardio, and then after that, I do crunches. I do 100 side crunches, which means like 50 on each side. And with the side crunches, you kind of like lean back on your butt with your legs up, and then you take a weight and you just go back and forth like that, and you should feel it in your sides. I also do reverse crunches, which is laying on your back and then you lift only your legs up and down, like only your legs, and you can put your hands on your butt for like resistance or like support, I mean, and you just want to lift your legs up and down, and then that will do your lower abs, which for most girls is really hard to like get fit there, so you want to do that. And then you want to just do regular crunches. Make sure you're doing even amount of all of them so everything, you know, works at the same time. And then I do arm workouts, and what I do is I use 5-pound weights. Like, I don't use heavy weights because I don't want to have like muscular, I just want to be toned. So I just do 5-pound weights. I do biceps, and then you can do triceps, which is like this, or you can go like this and do them. Those hurt. Those are killer, but you know, do as many as you can. It's up to you, like how much you should do. And then I do leg lifts. And leg lifts, I actually use a machine that like has weights, and you like pull them up, which does like the quads and the hamstrings. If you like lay on your stomach and like have your legs like go up like this, if that makes sense, and then like just the regular ones when you're sitting and you lift them up. If you don't have a machine, you can always do squats. Squats are your best bet for actually your quads and your hamstrings. If you actually do a little hop in them and like land on your feet into a squat, that's always best too. And yeah, you just want to make sure that you're doing every part of your body as a workout. Your abs, legs, arms, and then just cardio is just burning fat. So yeah, hopefully that helped. And yeah, if you guys have anything else that you want me to talk about, feel free to sign in the guest book. And thank you so much again for your responses. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.